Hello everyone, welcome to another Fortnite Battle Royale. Thank you for joining. I'm making this fast because matchmaking ends in like 5 minutes. I didn't realize it was almost 1:30 already. I'll do the item shop review and the trailer and stuff after the match. We're gonna get this last challenge done. I already sent messages to Sandstar and Dylan, letting them know matchmaking ends in 5 minutes. I did get the shredder wheels, the trike ooze, boost, and trail, but I unfortunately did not get the other wheels. Zero build. Quests. Right here in Outlaw Story. Witness Diego and Fletcher Kane's scheme to enter the portal and then defeat Kane. Or Fletcher Kane is the second part. 10 hours, 34 minutes left on it, but the server should be down for that long. I'll look at the item shop after. If you haven't already, let's need to switch for the channel. Here's Discord and mid. Okay, you there? Yeah, I cut it really close there. We got 4 minutes until the matchmaking ends. And I'll be leaving in about an hour and a half. I didn't even swap over the, whatever it is, the stream title or anything. I'll do that after this because the event. Yep. So we go up there, all we have to do is tag Fletcher Kane and not die before Fletcher Kane dies. So that's the priority. We just gotta kill Fletcher Kane without dying first. Because we got 3 minutes. This is probably the only match we're gonna be able to get in. Now, I sent Dylan and Star messages, but I never heard back. That apparently was the 80th match we played. And the Death Star is massive. It's only gonna get closer. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people going here. There's at least one person. They are a real player, I can tell. They're using the Sub-Zero glider. I got no ammo. Oh, Diego's in the portal now. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so they ran off after we killed Fletcher Kane. You know, I really think this emo would kind of work on the Joker. Really do think that really works with a Joker. Yeah, so you still can't do anything with the portal, but the challenge is done. We got the cinematic. We'll get it when we get to the lobby, but we have to get to the lobby within the next 29 minutes. Matchmaking is officially over, though. I'll grab it just for movement, and then I'll drop it a little bit later on. It doesn't look like anyone's been over here. There's still an unopened chest. Hit him for 58. He's on white. I'm pretty sure that was a bot. Okay, I did not expect a 90 damage headshot to kill him, but... Hit him for 30, but they ran off to the gas station. Not the biggest fan of the twin fire, if you want that. But yeah, I mean, technically matchmaking ended, so this is the last match we're going to be able to do this season. Some more minis. Need any of those for anything? There's actually more back there as well. Keeping an eye out. By the way, I don't know if you've seen the trailer or anything. But the trailer did come out and everything. It's a couple hours ago still, but let's get on that without falling off. Ooh, I'll grab that. We've got a med mist, 2 med kits, and a business chart now. on the hill. Right around there. Hit him for 43. I destroyed their turret. Jeez, I shot the tree out of the way. Hit him for 43 again. I ran out of bullets. I'm pretty sure matchmaking's down, so I don't think we can get into another match or anything. Yeah, I don't think we're getting into a match. The matchmaking's down. It just keeps unreading me and reading me back up. Yeah, at least we got it. That was the only match we were gonna get. So there's that done. Got the cinematic.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch the cinematic real quick since it's in the quest tab now. Just give me just a second. Okay, let's watch the cinematic real quick. So I guess that confirms what happened there. Now I'm going to quickly turn off my lobby music. I'm going to put this by series because that's annoying. And then I'm going to quickly go over here, YouTube. Let me pull up the trailer over here. I've got two trailers that I wanted to watch real quick. so I'm going to swap over to the YouTube screen. I'm going to start with the Star Wars Rocket League trailer, since most of this stuff is coming to Fortnite tomorrow when the event starts. So I'm going to start by watching this, and then I'll watch the cinematic trailer for Fortnite. So, I have the volume maxed out, just as a warning. My microphone will be muted. The trailer's only 30 seconds long. So that was the Rocket League trailer, and now I'll play the actual Battle Royale trailer. So, this is the 1 minute 30 second cinematic trailer they released this morning. I'll play that now.
How rude!
So yeah, that was the actual cinematic trailer. I'm guessing there'll be a gameplay trailer after the servers come up, because it seems like there's a lot of stuff there that they probably need to show actual gameplay of. But yeah, a whole bunch of information's already out, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna swap back over to the Fortnite feed now and swap my music back on. So yeah, other than that, if you haven't already liked this video, do so for the channel. Here is Discord unmuted again. Okay, y'all still there?
Yeah.
I just went and watched the cinematic trailer for both Fortnite and Rocket League. Just because I was there.
Okay.
So yeah, now we know what happened in the cinematic. I tried to stay away from the leaks on that one.
When did it come out?
Which one?
The cinematic?
The Fortnite one? The Battle Royale cinematic?
Yeah, the Fortnite one.
It came out this morning. Here, I'll send them to you. Actually, I have them right here.
I saw a X post and then a Reddit post, and I just couldn't find where it was. Was it on their YouTube channel?
Yeah. Here's the one for Rocket League. I'm sending it to both of you now, because this event starts tomorrow morning at like 10 a.m. That's what's replacing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event. It's unfortunate I wasn't able to finish that. Got most of the items though. And then there's the Fortnite cinematic.
I wish it was like the speeder bikes in Rocket League.
I mean, if they were to do that, that would be a completely different type of vehicle.
Yeah, I would have no idea how that would possibly work. Is there anything in Star Wars that has wheels?
I mean,
Besides, like, the juggernauts?
there is a few things, but they would all have to be unique car models. Unfortunately, it won't be able to do any of the stuff for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna update my Switch to have Fortnite on it. As soon as the update comes out on Switch. The pre-download's already out for PlayStation and Xbox. Which...
Hey, so I got told when I get on deployment, 90% of it will be in the barracks, so I'll have my laptop so I'll be able to play.
Alright.
I don't know how well the signal's gonna be, but it can't be that bad. So it's not gonna be an entire year of me doing absolutely nothing.
At least that's good.
But it also depends on the time zone.
True. I mean, I don't know what the time zone is for that. But
Yeah, it is currently 8:40 a.m. where I'm getting deployed at.
it's pretty early.
Which is, yeah. And if you normally go on 11,
Well, it depends. I mean, I've been busy recently. It's been making it harder to get on.
that is true.
Hopefully, now that less stuff's going on, I don't have to worry about as much.
But also, this is summertime.
True. I mean, I really won't have to worry.
Did you back to the job?
Huh?
Did you end up getting that job?
Not that one, but I'm still looking. At least I haven't heard anything back about the other one.
Well, at least you're looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's unfortunate we weren't able to finish the Rocket League event. We'll make sure to finish this one.
I got on regular Rocket League and did a couple matches. I'm not sure if I got them done. I'm pretty sure I would have to have. The only ones I had left was online matches and get a save. So I'm assuming I would have to have got it done.
Well, like I said, I wasn't available, so I couldn't really get on. And I was close too. If I didn't have to get off right then last night, we probably could have had it done last night. May have taken 30 minutes.
What time zone are you in?
Eastern.
Okay.
Wherever EST is.
I'm gonna send you a link.
Okay. I need to log on to Warcraft as well. Since I'm here. There's a couple things I gotta finish before I leave.
Yep, there's always things to do.
I'll mute the audio on Warcraft so I don't have to worry with that. right now. I've got music from both right now. Let's turn off sound temporarily.
Okay.
There we go. Now I can hear Discord and Fortnite again. So it's 7 hours ahead. That's interesting. Why in the world am I
You
out?
learn things new every day.
Huh?
You learn something new. If you mix sodium with gold and you eat it, it can kill you.
I mean, I feel like eating gold probably could anyway. Or at least a large quantity of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure your body has like a milligram or something like that of gold throughout the entire system, which is not that much.
No, it's definitely not much, but I feel like if you eat too much, probably wouldn't be healthy. Where in the world is this quest at? Ooh, perfect. It's right over there. Never mind, it vanished. It's behind me now.
An over amount in consumption of gold can help improve your body's role in maintaining joint health.
Really?
This is not commonly practiced in the US, which makes sense. I want to know what countries would put gold in your body. Well, I guess I don't know, because you have iron in your body naturally. But that's also a chemical compound, not really actual iron.
Let me just quickly do this, move this over here.
The only places where your body has gold is your liver, kidneys, and your plasma. Well, that's weird. Isn't your liver made out of the same material that your skin is in some capacity?
I have no idea, to be honest.
What is blood plasma? Plasma. This straw-colored liquid portion of the blood that remains after red. White blood cells are particular to have been removed. 55.2% blood volume. Well then, how do you extract just plasma?
Who knows?
This is strange.
Who knows?
Well, the reason why I was looking into all this gold and stuff like in your body, because the military asked me if I could do a plasma infusion, or not infusion, what's it called? A donation of my plasma, which they asked me if I had a high count of gold in my body. I don't understand why that would be a concern. Especially somebody who has an iron deficiency. You think that'd be quite the opposite issue.
You'd think, but I don't know, maybe they're separate in some way. Who knows? But yeah. Servers should be going down entirely in about 5 minutes. Like I said, there's a pre-download already out. There's already a pre-download out for the servers and everything. Not sure exactly what that's going to do because a lot of people are saying it's not even half the update and it was already 20 gigs. So we might still have another over 20.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Over 20 gigabytes already, and people are saying it's not even half the update.
What's this update going to be? Are they adding an entirely new game mode or something?
I mean, it's the whole season. This is also the Lego Pass and everything. But I'm not really worried about this update. I'm actually worried about the next update.
I just want the Lego update that was promised.
And well, the Lego update does have new builds and a new Lego Pass, so that's something. But I am worried about the next update because I looked at the timeline here. We're getting a Battle Pass and a Lego Pass that expires on the 7th of next month. 7th of June. And then the OG Pass comes out on the 8th. So the next update is going to have the next Battle Pass, the next Lego Pass, all the map changes, and the OG Pass. And then 10 days later, we'll have a new Festival Pass. So June's going to have a lot of stuff to do. But, I mean, at least we got tier 200 and everything. We got that stuff out of the way. Finished all the challenges, got the battle pass done. Caught up every single pass. So, it's just going to be the battle pass and the Lego pass we're going to have to worry about. Also, something I heard about the battle pass this season. It's only going to be 80 tiers total to get everything.
80 tiers?
Yeah, it's because it's only 35 days.
Are we going OG again?
I'm not really sure, but there is going to be a secret skin and, you know, an equivalent of a tier 100 and everything. Which, I mean, they sent out a blog post earlier, so it's not really even a leak anymore. But it sounds like Palpatine is the final skin in the Battle Pass, but not the secret skin anymore. Somehow, someway, they gave General Grievous the secret skin spot.
When does the Battle Pass expire?
For next season?
Yes.
June 7th, there will be a live event to end it off.
Okay.
So we are going to have a live event to do. Now, I'm not sure the actual pattern of the other skins. Oop, there goes the servers.
Well, that was an instant kick.
Yep.
I was trying to queue into Lego before that happened. Yeah, it just booted me out of the Lego thing.
Yeah,
Oh, yep, Lego's down.
let me finish this real quick.
Which word best describes this game's unique, playful, realistic, or beautiful? Well, it is beautiful. But it's also unique. There's none of the above. There should be all of the above. Are you planning on doing another stream today?
No, I won't be available for 3 days. Starting in an hour. I mean, yeah, I'll have my phone and stuff, but...
Well, that's always good.
I mean, I'll have my phone, iPad, bringing my Switch with me, though I'll have Fortnite on it. So technically I could get on. Ooh, and they just did exactly what I was waiting for.
Ooh, my phone's at 1%. Give me 1 second to plug it in.
They did exactly what I was hoping they would. Servers go down at 2 o'clock. The update can now be installed. And they just released the gameplay trailer.
Did they?
Yep.
That's what I was looking forward to. When exactly was it released? Like 5 minutes ago or something like
that? It should have just been released. I just got the pop-up, but since I have Warcraft running, it takes a couple seconds. So I'll look at that here in a second. Let me just finish off these last couple things I've got to do in Warcraft. I want to make sure I'm caught up before the actual stuff resets. It resets in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm not bringing my computer with me.
Yeah.
Mostly, like, I kind of can. I have to bring the monitors and stuff with it.
Do you have any form of laptop?
No. I just have the desktop. That's why I'm trying to make sure I get everything done now before we leave, because, I mean, 3 days is a long time. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things left to do. And then I'll look at the trailer. Because obviously the gameplay trailer is going to explain a lot of stuff. It's going to show us the map.
35 seconds. It is 35 seconds. I'm going to mute and watch it for a little second.
Alright. I mean, I'm going to guess it's either a mini cinematic trailer with gameplay mixed in, or it's a full trailer. I mean...
It looks like it came out of a Lego movie. Except it's less Lego. Like, you know, like just some old Lego games, like the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah.
It just looks like that. But not Lego. I'm going by just the way the scenes are.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that here in a second. I'm about to have 3 things left to do, and then I'll be done with this.
It just looks like the features, basically. Like, basically just the highlights of the season.
Is that like gameplay or?
The last part of it is. It goes over flying and weapons.
Okay, that's good.
Interesting building.
For what?
Like, 2 seconds into the trailer, there's a weird-looking building in it. I wish I was like in Lego, like the style building. I wish I was in like Lego. You know, we can have like hallway. Well, that would be so nice if regular Fortnite had most of the walls in Lego. Sidious is not very good looking in this.
It's always the pet battle. Why is this always the hardest thing to do? Just because I'm doing Warcraft while I'm waiting. Try to get this out of the way. This pet battle's taking forever. Dead again. Why? thing not dying for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't normally do this. This is 400 damage. Come on. Didn't do the 400 damage. Did it? Okay. Whew. This one's always been annoying. Took forever, but I did it. So yeah, I wonder when the PC update's actually gonna come out. So that's when all the leaks will start.
Yeah. Do we know when the servers are gonna be up?
No idea.
Keys. Manage. How many hours of Fortnite have you played?
My thing says 1,353. But I'm not sure.
Good.
I'm not sure if that's just on the PS5 or if that includes the PlayStation 4.
I know on PC I played 600 hours, and then on the consoles it could be anything. I'm pretty sure it's separate by the console itself.
Two left. But yeah, I mean, that's what it says for at least PlayStation 5, so I can guarantee that one. But yeah, got about 45 minutes until I need to be ready to go. So I'm gonna do what I can here and then probably wrap it up after that.
Okay. Sounds good.
But yeah, hopefully, if everything works out, I can at least log in for the season. I know there is apparently Twitch drops starting, like a whole bunch of Twitch drops within the next 10 days. When the servers go live tomorrow, I think they say like 11, 12 o'clock or something, my time, there will be Twitch drops active. You get a back bling and a loading screen for free for the launch of the Star Wars season.
That's good.
But then there's also a spray if you watch 90 minutes of the FNCS sometime between, I think it's the 10th. I think they said like the 10th to the 1st or something like that. If you watch 90 minutes of any FNCS stream.
That's a long time though.
Yeah, it's a spray. And then there's FNCS cups for the first week or so. If you want to go do one of those and get 8 points, you also get a spray. And any of the cups you do and get, I think it was 50 points in, you'll get the ranked umbrella for the season as a bonus. So it's any ranked cup, not just a specific one this season. Which is making me think that there's either no ranked quests to unlock the glider, or we're going to get ranked quests, but the umbrella is going to be unlocked like it was last season. Because it was available on the cup and it was also in the challenges. So hopefully all that works out. I think I finished off my Warcraft stuff I needed to do before the week is over. Around 106. Another chest piece. Sell junk. Sell that too because that's still worth gold. There we go. Okay, I guess I'll watch this trailer real quick. I mean, it's only like, what, 35 seconds long?
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch that real quick and go through it.
It got me. It's not.
Yeah. I'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch this gameplay trailer. I'll do a breakdown of it after. So let's just start with this. I'll start by going through it. Normally it's only 34 seconds long, so it shouldn't take too long to go over. I'll unmute once the trailer plays all the way through. Okay, and that was the actual trailer. the gameplay trailer for part 1 of the update. So obviously, in the sky is a whole bunch of Star Destroyers and the Death Star. The Death Star is huge. This is a look at the First Order base plus the First Order Stormtrooper, which if you link your My Disney account to your Epic Games account, you will actually get this as a skin for free. It's already been available. It ends August 1st. The TIE Fighter's flying around. A new version of the E11 blaster rifle. I know it technically has a different name. Technically. But this is the First Order base. It's up in the mountains. Obviously, there's TIE Fighters flying around too. Now in here, it looks like there's an inside to the First Order base, First Order Stormtroopers. And this is one of the skins. This is the Eevee skin. Rumor is it might be the first thing you unlock in the Battle Pass. There's a Jedi and Sith version. It does pull out a red lightsaber, but this lightsaber doesn't match any Sith Lord lightsaber that I know of, so it's probably a basic lightsaber ability. So you get a look at Palpatine. After that, of course, you get black screen, but you can see Palpatine using the lightning. Now, the lightning is a mythic or a force power. Now, part 1 is called Imperial Takeover. This is the first week of the season. Like that. Now here's a look at the X-Wing. Obviously, one person drives, 2 people can sit on the wings, 1 on the top. Now, here's the interesting part. There are Star Destroyers, Imperial Star Destroyers over on the island, but over here, that is a Republic Venator class Star Destroyer. So that's interesting. There's also some of the DL-44s being held, and Jonesy flying an X-Wing over the actual First Order base. Now, it looks like there's 2 different sides to this. You have the Republic shooting, or a Republic on one side, the Empire's on the other. So that's interesting. It looks like there is a fuel bar and a boost bar on the X-Wing at least. It does shoot, same as this. You can actually shoot off the top of the TIE Fighter as well while you're in the TIE Fighter. So you have a TIE Fighter and someone on your team on top of the TIE Fighter. I'm actually going to go back a little bit to that other view here. Just look at the map a little bit. Looks like they take over the entire area up here for First Order. I'm interested to see how this works. Now, it looks like you can shoot it out of the air and they'll crash and explode in the water. In this case, it looks like there's also one under the water there. I don't know if anyone caught on to that in this trailer. There's a TIE Fighter sitting under the water, so maybe, or not TIE Fighter, X-Wing sitting under the water. Maybe there's a force ability to pull it out of the water. Who knows? Now, I'm sure if you have an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter, you can also shoot at other X-Wings or TIE Fighters. Now, we do have a better look at the Eevee skin here. And Palpatine, which I'm trying to get over to him. It's kind of blurry, but we do have a better look at Palpatine there. In the back of Palpatine, it's just a basic cloak. That might be the Maul lightsaber, but it gets the Force Lightning ability with the lightsaber instead of what it was with the Force Pull and the rock thing. But yeah, other than that, it doesn't look too bad. Interested to see how it works whenever it actually happens and when we're actually able to play it. Let's install the Fortnite update real quick. This is after 2. I'm gonna unmute Discord now. Here's Discord muted. Okay, y'all still there?
Yep.
Okay. I went over the trailer and everything. They swapped over the key art. So if you update the game, the key art is now swapped over to the current season. I just sent the...
is yours updated?
Yeah, I already updated it early because the pre-download, but all it did was it changed the key art. Servers are still down. It changed the key art and the title art.
I don't know how I managed to force it to update, but mine's updated.
That's good. But yeah, the key art has been swapped over now, so that at least is there. I'm not sure about the rest of the servers, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Go to store page.
Okay, apparently leaks have actually started.
Not good.
So I'm guessing that means the PC update's out because there's now a whole leak on the Battle Pass. Like the entire Battle Pass was leaked.
That's not surprising. They're always leaking stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but...
At least on computer, the Epic or Fortnite is a total of 86 gigabytes. That's just Fortnite. That's not including Lego Fortnite or any other game mode.
It's interesting.
Well, I should probably let you go until a couple days.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I probably need to wrap it up anyway. I've got 30 minutes. Or roughly 30 minutes.
What day are you getting back on?
Monday
like that?
at the earliest, Monday night. So the 5th, maybe the 6th.
Okay.
Okay, so I do have confirmation here from what it looks like. There is ranked rewards added. So that means there is ranked challenges.
Are we gonna be doing ranked the first couple days of the season?
Probably because I want to make sure we get ranked out of the way.
Well, that's good.
You know, 'cause ranked does kind of take a while. But I mean, won't be able to actually play for a couple days.
Yeah.
At least the leaks have started.
Yeah, but it's always a good thing, but it's always a bad thing too. Like, you think they would have a lot more security when it comes to their game.
Well, at this point, I think they actually like the leaks because it gets people hyped up for certain things.
It's also free advertisement.
That is also true. It's a lot of advertisement.
Advertisement is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Because they used to have ads on YouTube for like a couple years, and they just stopped having ads for it just because the game's already so popular and people advertise it themselves.
So there is something new here. So you might have to choose a side between light and dark side. Because apparently there's now alignment quests. I'm not sure what that means. But apparently there's light side and dark side quests specific to them. I'm hoping it's not, Chapter 2, Season 2 thing again. Oh, also, apparently, if you have finished the Battle Pass and got the, like the whole set for Sub-Zero and everything, there was supposed to be a contrail given out at some point in the bonus rewards, but it wasn't. They've now given out the Mortal Kombat contrail. So, the skin now has a full set.
That's good.
Yeah, because I remember not getting a contrail.
No. What side is Jar Jar Binks on?
Huh?
What side is Jar Jar Binks on?
I mean, technically, dark side because it's Darth Jar Jar, but it sounds like he's an item shop skin, not the battle pass.
Which is strange because he is in the banner.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, at the same time, Mace Windu's in the banner. He's also an item shop skin. And Phasma's in the banner, and she's in the Lego pass.
It's also not that often where we see non-battle pass in the banner.
True.
I think the last one was, I'm assuming it was Master Chief. I don't remember exactly the last one that was in the banner. That wasn't.
We had what's the name of the skin? I mean, Chapter 1 remix when we got the Color Team Leader Raven skin. Raven Team Leader. That's the one I'm thinking of. They were in the skin and they actually ended up in the loading screen. They weren't in the Battle Pass. Oh, also, this is something very interesting. This season is not Chapter 6, Season 3.
What?
Yeah, this is not Chapter 6, Season 3. Apparently, in the files, it's listed as Chapter 6, Mini Season 1. Not Chapter 6, Season 3.
Mini Season 1, so are we going to have multiple mini seasons?
That means there's going to be multiple mini seasons during Chapter 6, potentially.
And yet we're not going to get to Save the World 2. That'd definitely be a stretch.
Yeah. Maybe they'll fix the XP. But that confirms this is not Season 3. This is just a mini season. This is like a 35-day season halfway through the chapter. That's all it is. So that means we're going to get a mini season at the halfway point and the end of a chapter. At least. Because we seem to be going back and doing remix seasons. Every season. So we should be Chapter 3 remix at the end of this chapter. Before Chapter 7 starts.
Yeah. Load images. Well, that's not necessarily true. What I said earlier, because we've had a lot of banners with Jones in it, and he's not technically a battle pass.
True, but
Also, cuddle team leader.
yeah, but he is kind of the main character. If you think about it, Jonesy's always been around.
Yeah. We also have the Lego Bright Bomber.
That is true. Sam, that's actually a good point. What will be in Chapter 3 Remix? Because that was the 7-themed chapter. That was the one with the Foundation statue on the map. Will we actually see the storyline return? Well, this is interesting. Yeah, or maybe even the 7. Maybe the 7 actually just returned.
Ooh.
I just found something very interesting, though, when we were talking about that. There are 5 new jam tracks coming out with the downtime, when the downtime comes up. 4 of those 5 were written by John Williams. One of them is brand new. The other 3 have already existed from the movies.
That's exciting.
So there's only one Epic Games made jam track. That's actually very interesting because, I mean, Jabba's Palace from 1983 plus Darth Vader's theme, the Imperial March from 1980. Those ones were this week's jam tracks. They come out tomorrow. Or Friday. Tomorrow's not Friday, is it? No, tomorrow is Friday.
Technically today.
Yeah. So those 2 we already got the announcement for a couple days ago. The other 3, though, that's interesting. He did Fortnite rearrangements of the Resistance theme, the Star Wars title theme, and a song called Chrome Dome, which I'm guessing comes in the Lego Pass. Probably with Phasma.
What season are we actually on?
I have lost track at this point. Also, apparently they modified the Cantina Band jam track. I don't know what that means, but it's no longer the 2017 Cantina Band, which is the remaster. It's now the 1977 version. I'm not sure what that means. But apparently, jam tracks have been rearranged.
Do you consider Fortnite's launch to be a preseason? Or is it literally just their launch? Because they launched on, what was it, September 12th? And then the first season came out October 25th in 2027, or 2017. I'm gonna Google it.
I
Here we
mean,
go.
I would
1,
consider
2.
Season 0, technically, I would consider it its own season because it was before anything existed.
1,
And it
2,
technically was its own experience. There were skins technically exclusive to it.
28, 29, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 5, 36. Okay, this one should be 26. What? 36. That's if you count the preseason. And obviously OG.
Yeah. Now, is that including the OG seasons?
Yes. You have or you have preseason, and you have season 1 to 10, and you have chapter 2, season 1 to season 6, 7, 8. Chapter 2 had 8 seasons to it?
Yeah, I think so.
No, not less. Because the last season that was Corruption, I believe. Or the Cubed. Chapter 3 was Flipped. That had 4 seasons. Chapter 4 had 4 seasons. And then OG, season 5, or chapter 5, it had 5 seasons? 5 seasons. This one so far is 3 seasons. That's if you count chapter 5, season 5, because it was technically a chapter 2 remix.
Ooh. This is interesting as well. Apparently, there will be an item that allows you to play your jam tracks in creative maps.
That would be good.
Apparently, it was updated in this for release. It's been worked on for a couple months now. And there's tags in the files now for a new game mode. Not an LTM, but an actual full game mode. Vehicle Royale. So
I've never heard that before.
I'm thinking Air Royale, but with the cars and the vehicle mods, because they also just re-added all of the vehicle add-ons.
Like the cow crasher with the wheels.
Yeah, the turrets.
I'm assuming the blowtorch.
Probably, and the wrecked medallions were re-added.
Ooh.
The ones that give the cars nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were apparently also re-added.
Oh.
Yeah, so apparently the official season name is Chapter 6, Season MS1. So, mini Season 1. So I guess that confirms something. But I mean, obviously we got a lot of stuff slowly coming out. Obviously the Battle Pass was the priority for a lot of people. So most of the leakers went straight to the Battle Pass.
I think there was a map leak. I don't think nothing really changed on it.
Yeah, it's 4 locations in the corners. That's about it. For now, at least. This is only week 1. Every 7 days, there's going to be major map changes and a new whole part of the story. So I'm going to miss the first half of the week. But I should still be able to do everything else.
Like, this just seems like too many locations. Compared to the OG map. Which had... Well, that still had a lot of locations on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think it had 17 locations on it. This one has... Well, it's not that much. 4, 5, 10, 15, 19. Well, I have the locations for the weekly quest for the first week. Reach max ammo of any type.
Well, that's not terrible.
I'm gonna double check this to make sure the source is actually reliable. Is this season 3?
I mean,
Or is it just
technically speaking, it is the 3rd season in Chapter 6, but it isn't technically considered Chapter 3, apparently. It sounds like Mace Windu will be releasing in the item shop tomorrow. His whole bundle just got added. He's already got a tag for tomorrow's release. So I guess we already know partially know what's in the item shop tomorrow.
Yeah. To use force abilities, you must have lightsaber equipped and abilities tied to you, not the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Blah.
Now,
Defeat Darth Vader Samurai to earn unique lightsaber to unlock force saber throw.
yeah, it's virtually just Darth Vader's lightsaber.
Okay.
That's
Who's
virtually what it
this?
sounds like. But there's something interesting though. The key art, the gameplay trailer, and the cinematic had lightsabers in them.
Yeah.
The issue is, it looks like we're getting the original lightsabers back in the boxes. We're getting the custom lightsabers that they added with the force abilities from certain bosses and NPCs. But if you look in the pictures and stuff that they did before, obviously, the trailer came out, the lightsabers they're holding is a lightsaber that doesn't exist. And as of right now, the rumor is when Grievous unlocks, he's coming with a custom lightsaber pickaxe. At least that's the rumor right now. Which
I
fits
just want
the
the
theme.
Force 911.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna have a new bundle, should release soon. Actually, it probably will release tomorrow because the Rocket League event.
Featuring the Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Captain Phasm? What movie is that from again?
7 and 8.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the Lego Pass. It looks like they threw 3PO out of the Lego Pass and replaced it with Phasma. I feel like 3PO would have worked a little bit better there because we got Chewie last time.
Live event or not? What does this say? Oh.
But yeah, if Grievous actually does come with the first lightsaber pickaxe, and it's customizable, first off, I'll be very surprised if they actually did that. Because, I mean, they could have easily released it in the item shop, set it for like 2,000 V-Bucks, and made a whole bunch of money off of it.
What?
A lightsaber pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that's not
I
happened
mean,
yet.
as of right now, none of the pickaxes seem to be lightsabers.
Well, that's great. An entire season for Star Wars.
And not a single lightsaber.
What are we on again? Is this after the trilogy?
What do you mean?
Well, we had Star Wars in the past in Fortnite. How many times have we had Star Wars in a Battle Pass?
The first time they brought Star Wars, it was the original trilogy. Then they did the prequels with the last one. This one seems to be everything. It's not just the sequels, because the sequels are, I would say, probably the least popular out of the 3 trilogies. So 7, 8, and 9 is probably the least popular. So they threw in everything, so then they have stuff there. I feel like they're running out of main characters, though. That's probably why there's a couple originals. And Darth Jar Jar. I mean, technically that's not even canon. But it is in Legends. It has been mentioned before. Hopefully, we actually do get a lightsaber pickaxe. Because, I mean, there's a lot of skins that could use a lightsaber pickaxe.
Yeah.
And it fits Grievous. And it really does. Unfortunately, he's the secret skin. I've got to wait.
I'm pretty sure I stopped watching Star Wars after Episode 7.
Yeah. I mean, 1 through 6 is... I always liked 1 through 6 better than 7, 8, and 9, but... I mean, I'm pretty sure they've done almost every major character now. From 7, 8, and 9. In Fortnite. I think there's maybe 5 characters they could do. But then they'll have nothing left.
Yeah.
I
still need to watch the Solo series.
Oh, no, don't forget, starting tomorrow, not only is there Twitch drops, but there's also the, they're going to have the, I think it's Tales from the Underworld as a watch party map. It's going to be available for a week. You watch both episodes, it's probably going to take like 30 minutes. And you get the loading screen. I haven't seen that reward get added to the files yet, though. So I'm not sure what it exactly looks like. It's probably the picture they used in the post, though. So there's going to be another free reward there. But
I should watch Andor tomorrow.
I heard it's been pretty good. I haven't watched it, though. There's actually a rumor that they'll be adding skins from Rogue One and Andor. Because a couple of the guns were spotted in some of the pictures and the first cinematic trailer.
Wasn't one of the snipers one of them?
Kind of. It looked like an assault rifle. It doesn't have a scope on it. I mean, that was the rumor. It was going to have a weapon mod where you can actually put a scope on it. So you could toggle a scope on or off.
Seems fun.
Oh, also, they announced this morning that when the servers go live, there's not going to be a single gun that isn't Star Wars. And all the guns are hit scan except for the sniper rifle they're adding and the shotgun. So they're changing them from basic to hit scan.
Well, that seems fun.
There's also a new grenade. So they're going all out with this. Looking forward to seeing what happens here. Plus the first real live event in a couple seasons. I mean, this season we technically didn't have a live event. It was just build up to a quest with a cinematic. Just kind of underwhelming. I feel like there should have been something there. But obviously they turned all their resources onto the Star Wars event at that point. Since they only had a month to get it done.
Yeah. I'm confused though. How is Star Wars or Star Wars The Clone Wars, the animated from 2008, how is that more popular than episode 5 of just regular Star Wars?
I mean, it being more popular in episode 5, I have no idea on that, but Clone Wars was always a popular series. There was actually a huge outrage when Disney bought Lucasfilm and then canceled the Clone Wars. Just
Isn't
for
there
them,
2 series for the Clone Wars?
technically. But I mean, it took them 5 years to realize that people actually really enjoyed the series for them to bring it back for another season. And now they've had like 3 spin-off seasons. Just based around certain characters. Or series, not seasons. And yeah, technically there is 2 Clone Wars. There was one 2-episode, like I think it's like 2 hours long. It's almost a movie. But it's animated from 2003. Fortunately, it's not considered canon, but I'm going to consider it canon anyway.
Anything they officially make is considered canon in some way. It just depends on who you ask.
I mean, I consider half of it canon. Because the real Clone Wars, like the 2008 one, shows what Anakin and Obi-Wan are doing before the Battle of Coruscant. Which, of course, is where Episode 3 opens up.
They should just delete all the shows and movies, make one long 10-hour film of everything in consecutive order.
Actually, I'm pretty sure someone did that, but with the Clone Wars already. Made it a 50-hour special. If you put all the episodes together, it's only 50 hours.
That's still a lot of hours, though.
I know, it is a lot of hours, but...
Did it have like 7 seasons or something like that?
Yeah, 7 seasons and then the 2 2003 episodes. And that's not including the Bad Batch. Which had 2 seasons. 3 seasons. Something like that.
What was the... Oh, when I was in like middle school, I watched the show every day after school or something like that. Was that like Rebel or something like that?
Maybe. I mean, that technically takes place between 3 and 4. But same animation team. They virtually canceled Clone Wars and then started Rebels.
Yeah.
And then Rebels lasted for quite a while. I think it ended in 17 or 18. I'm hoping they actually aren't just sticking with the movies here. I mean, obviously they're not just sticking with the movies because Darth Jar Jar exists. And that's technically from Legends. Which they previously said wasn't canon, but yep, Darth Jar Jar showed up in Fortnite before normal Jar Jar.
Yeah, they always do that.
I mean, the model exists now.
Discredit themselves.
The model exists now, though. They could always do normal Jar Jar eventually, unless he has a style. But I'm hoping they actually do Clone Wars stuff. I feel like if they released like 4 Clone Wars skins, released them in the item shop, they'd probably make $1 billion in a day.
Yeah. So it was, what is it, the Acolyte? Was that before episode 1?
Yeah. I know the series was not that popular. It was canceled after 1 season.
I think it was that bad.
I never watched
it.
it.
They made.
I mean, I never watched it because I haven't had Disney Plus in a little bit. But I know they did that, and then what was it? Ahsoka season 2 came out. I might be getting those backwards. Now we got Andor. I know they announced a whole bunch of stuff at the Star Wars Celebration, so there might be more stuff that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. So I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it. I'm pretty sure there's like 8. But what I hate about it was episode lengths. Let me pull it up.
Because they're what, like 30, 40 minutes long for those?
Well, this one is 43 minutes. This one's 39 minutes. This one's 45. This one's 35. This one's 35.
And you gotta take like
39.
2 to 3
44.
minutes off of each of those because of credits.
Yeah.
But
they can't be produced that well if they're all different lengths videos.
I mean, I guess they only have to put so much into the episode. Otherwise, there'd only be a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Or it would end at a weird time. But, I mean, I always thought it was fine. I didn't watch all of Andor. But maybe eventually. But I need to probably get ready to go. It is now just after 3. So we're going to be leaving any minute.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know when I'm going to be going in and going live again. I'm hoping Monday night with Fortnite. But we'll see. Oh, also, they did officially confirm that this is Chapter 6 mini Season 1. And Chapter 6 Season 3 is supposed to start June 8th.
Okay.
So, it does officially have a name. Or a number tied to it. But since they say mini Season 1, kind of makes me wonder how long Chapter 6 is going to go on for.
Well, the most we've ever had is 10 seasons. Technically 11 if you consider preseason.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
A lot of people are estimating the servers will be up around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. But I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. So. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off here.
Okay.
And I'll keep y'all updated. I said I probably won't be back till Monday. Or like Monday at the earliest.
Sounds good.
Alright. I guess I'll talk to you later. Alright. Bye. Alright, well, I think that's going to be about it for everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you want to know every time I go live. Doing this every single day, Mondays through Saturdays. Like I said, I'm going to be taking like 3 days off here. Well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But I might be able to get on Monday, so we'll see what happens. The season is down. Battle Pass looks pretty good. I'll go over the Battle Pass and stuff first time I'm available. And yeah. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream off now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone. If you haven't tried subscription, Discord, Twitch, if you haven't checked them out, links are all in the description. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone. Stream's ending right now.